days up and down, they come and go, and there's not much I can do. And I feel like a stranger to this world. It's never been so true. I don't know anymore, where is my place? Hey, hey. So I keep turning around, longing for better days.
Good morning.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm making cheese. I'm making a sour cream coffee cake.
Oh my goodness.
And trying to think about what we're doing for lunch and all the other things we have to do today.
You got a lot of food going on here.
We do.
Do we
always
eat that
do.
much?
Well, we're having company this morning, so I thought I'd make a little cake.
Okay.
We don't usually do that. Ocho, are you ready for a bath? Do you want to go get a bath?
Ochi.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Oh no, you need some belly rubs. Oh yeah. Are you big and lazy? You ready? Come on. It's bath time. One, step up.
Ocho, you're disrobing in front of everyone.
He's a naked puppy. He's a naked puppy. To the bath.
But why?
Come on.
Come on, do it.
Get in. No. Up. Up. Good boy.
How many people can we fit in a tiny bathroom?
A lot. Oh, look at me.
What's wrong? Did your jacket get wet?
A little bit. Stop it. It's so fun. Come here, Joe. Never seen him do it that way. Hey. give up. Hey, that's too hard. No, no.
I'm just tired of it.
Okay, we're done. All done. Do you want a bone? Yeah, that's it. Okay. You were pretty good. Could have been better. But you know what? Sometimes it's hard getting a bath in the RV. And I appreciate you sticking out and getting it done and not making too much of a fuss. So you get a bone. Okay? All right, now that Ocho is done and ready for his appointment tomorrow, let's talk about our last video.
Yes, our last video where we built a thing.
Yeah.
And we had everyone guess as to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to tell you exactly what it is.
Most of you were correct. It is a chicken tractor. We are getting ready to start our third batch of meat chickens, but our chicken tractor 1.0 was a huge failure.
So let's talk about, first of all, why you need a chicken tractor and what you use it for.
Our chicken tractor is only going to be for meat birds. So the idea behind a chicken tractor is to keep them contained and be able to move them onto a fresh piece of grass every day.
Right. And so these are separate from our other chickens, our free-range chickens that lay eggs and that will eventually go in the chicken garden. These are for chickens that we get as chicks, and we spend how long?
12 weeks.
12 weeks feeding them, and then they get big, and then we process them. And that's kind of their only purpose, is to grow as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and look back at our version 1.0 and what we did not like about it, and then we'll come and look at our new chicken tractor.
Sounds good.
All right, here's version 1. This was made with all scraps, and we had never had meat chickens, so we didn't know exactly what we wanted. We just knew that we wanted to keep them contained. So I made this with all scraps. It's incredibly heavy. The whole purpose of a meat tractor is to be able to move it as a one-person job, and this took 2 to 3 people to move it. It's heavy. And another issue that we had with it is the only way that we can get in it is from this door. So just imagine every day you're like trying to fight birds, keep them in there, get the water out, get the feed out, refill it, put it back, try to keep the birds still in there. It was a mess. And then come harvest time to get the birds out, I had to like squat in there and go get them one at a time, and it was a mess. It did not work. It did work, but it was awful, and we all complained about it. And we have a tarp here that covers up the back half, which worked okay, but out here in the wind, tarps just do not last long enough. So that's another reason that we ended up with plywood on our version 2.0. Brings us to our new chicken tractor, version 2.0. The one thing that I like about this, not only is it bigger, but we ripped down 2x4s into 2x2s, so it's a lot lighter. But this is the best feature. We can open it up and get all of our things that we need to. We can get to the water, we can get to the feed, much easier. Eventually we'll have a handle on this and a leg that comes down to where this will just be propped open for much easier access. But it's not just that one side that opens, because like I said with version 1.0, come harvest, it was really hard to get the birds out of the chicken tractor. So this side can open up, but also this side can open up. will also have another leg here that can be propped up. That way we can get in and get the birds way easier. So this version of our chicken tractor is 8 foot by 4 foot and 2 foot tall, which means we had very little waste on our boards when we went to go cut everything. We also added wheels on the back, and they can be easily removed. So we'll keep the wheels on, move the chicken tractor, and then when we get it to the place that we want it, we'll just set it down that way. Another feature that I want to add is a little handle here to where we can lift up the chicken tractor to take the wheels on and off. It'd be much easier than trying to get your hands under there, especially during snake season. I still would like to paint it because we didn't treat it with charring the wood and adding our linseed oil like we usually protect our wood. We will be painting this, and we'll be adding an automatic chicken water in the future. So my goal or plan with the automatic chicken water, we'll mount a PVC chicken water on this back half and back here, and that will feed from a 5-gallon bucket that can be placed on the top of the chicken tractor. That way, every time we need to add water to the bucket, we don't have to get in here, we just pour the water in the top of the bucket. With the version 1.0 chicken tractor, like I said, it took 2 to 3 people to be able to move it. Watch this. It's so easy. So every day we'll just be moving it one length of a chicken tractor. And that is so that the chickens in there can scratch the ground, look for bugs, and leave their deposits on our soil.
Well, version 2.0 looks much better.
Yeah, it's so much easier to move. It's nice to be able to have it just be a one-person job, unlike the other version where it took 2 to 3 people to move it 6 feet.
It was an ordeal. It was a whole
so heavy
thing. And then, like you said, like when we were actually processing them to have to get them out of that tiny little space, it was, Adelaide wasn't happy.
No. But this one is much better, and I'm really excited about it. It will hold 16 to 18 birds. It's 4 foot by 8 foot and 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
I will be adding at least one more come fall.
Yeah. And I love how you designed it. So like the hardwood cloth and all the plywood, like minimal losses on any of that because it was all built with that in mind.
Yep. It's like I had a plan in my head, and I didn't tell you.
That's, yes, it was like that, exactly.
Yep. Okay. Thank you to all of you who took the time to comment and guess what we were building in our last video. That was really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guesses. And some people thought it was a rabbit hutch. Some people thought, let me try it again. Some people thought it was something garden related. All great guesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you could totally put rabbits in this and keep them that way.
Absolutely.
Oh, what else could you keep in this?
Turtles, lizards,
Ducks. We could get ducks.
Turkeys. That was, a lot of people thought we were getting turkeys.
Turkeys would get a little too big for this, but while they're small, yes.
Yes, while they're small.
Okay, guys. Obviously, there's a lot of animals that you could put in this, but we're not going to list all of them. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you soon.
Let me see what you see. I just wanna understand what you see in me. And 4, 5, 6, am I complicating it? How could anybody love someone so damaged? And we don't always add up, but somehow